Três Pontas is a municipality located in southern Minas Gerais state, Brazil. It's a city with about all streets of urban zone paved and services of water and sewage to all people. The municipality has about 54,000 inhabitants and a population density of 78.12 hab per square kilometer. The road MG 167 is the only paved road that passes through the city, but the Rodovia Fernão Dias is less than 50 kilometers from the city center passing through Varginha. The municipality don't have a rugged relief, only 3 areas in which the altitude reaches 1,100 meters above sea level. One of them is the Serra de Três Pontas, place very famous in the region because of its peculiar shape and natural beauty. The streams Araras and Espera are the main watercourses that pass through the municipality, and they flow into the Furnas Dam. The rivers Verde and Sapucaí pass on the south boundary and flow into Furnas Dam too. The municipality is located on the basin of the Grande River. The suave climate favors the growers of coffee, the main economic wealth of the city. Etymology: the city name has origin on peculiar shape of the mountain near the city, that was utilized as a reference point by ancient travelers and by the runaway slaves. These slaves have formed near the mountain the km².The Cascalho that was destroyed sometime later. History: the first inhabitants of the region was the runaway slaves that has formed 2 quilombos. On the colonization process, it has fights of settlers and slaves and explorers looking for gold. The soil of Três Pontas never has gold or important mineral resources. So, it was formed farms to create cattle and culture of subsistence. The chapel of Nossa Senhora de Juda was the start of the locality, founded on October 15, 1768 by the Captain Bento Ferreira de Brito, attracting people scattered around. The locality was rural and urban characteristics mixed, was forming slowly around the chapel. Três Pontas has supplied the villages that arise with the gold and later the Rio de Janeiro. The locality was elevated as a village in April 1841. On July 3, 1857 the village received the status of city. With the emergence and affirmation of the coffee in the mid of the 19th century, and with the creation of roads, Três Pontas reached the international market through Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo ports. The coffee has maintained the city economy ever since. 2 persons deserve special mention in the city's history: the Barão da Boa Esperança, influential politician who contributed to the development of the municipality, and Padre Victor, pastor of the city. Três Pontas also had a rail spur, the Transpontana Railroad, which was inaugurated in 1895, whose terminal was where today is located the City Hall. The railway was closed in 1964 due to, among other reasons, the flooding of part of the line by Furnas Dam. Geography: the municipality is limited to the north with km².The and Santana da Vargem, on south with the municipality of Varginha, Eloy Mendes e Paraguacus, on east with Nepomuceno e Carmo da Cachoeira, and west with km². It's located at about 290 kilometers away from Belo Horizonte, the state's capital. According to the map of urban hierarchy produced by the Brazilian Institute of Geography and Statistics, Três Pontas is classified as a B-zone center. That means the city has a restricted influence only of the smaller cities around it. The city is under influence of Varginha that, on the other hand, is under influence of Belo Horizonte. Relief, soils and rocks. The municipality has a wavy relief, with altitudes between 800 and 900 meters above sea level, with the city located at about 905 meters. However, about 20% of the municipality is formed by mountainous regions, in which the height exceeds 1,000 meters above sea level. One of these areas is the Serra de Três Pontas, located 19 kilometers kilometers away from the city, where is located the highest point of the municipality, at 1,234 meters above sea level. The lowest point is located on the margins of the Furnace Reservoir, at about 770 meters over the sea level. Soils: red, yellow oxasols. According with Brazilian systems of soils classification, all oxasols are acidic and nutrient poor. However, when adjusted and fertilized, these soils become highly productive. Rocks: according to the geologic map of Minas Gerais, the soils on south portion of municipality have kyanite granulite rocks. On north, has rocks of the orogneous complexes, and on the region of Três Pontas mountain the rocks are formed by metaphylitic graphites saltated with quartzite. Climate: according with IBGE Brazil climate map, the climate of Três Pontas is tropical semi-humid, with a dry station that lasts between 4 and 5 months, and the average temperature is between 15 degrees Celsius and 18 degrees Celsius in at least 1 month in the year. During the summer, rains are common in the late afternoon. Temperatures at this time are always very high. In the winter, the arrival of air polar masses that drop and cause frost up. In this time of year, the relative humidity is too low, and comes to cause discomfort to the population. Hydrography: the municipality is watered by verdant rivers, belonging to Grand River drainage. It also have the Araras and Espera streams, that are formed by joining of several smaller streams. The Arara stream rises near the move west to flow into the reservoir of Furnas. The Espera stream rises near the Três Pontas mountain and flow in Furnas near a farm with the same name. Other streams that rises on north of Três Pontas mountain goes to north and flow in Rio Grande. The municipality is watered by verdant rivers, belonging to Grand River drainage. It also have the Araras and Espera streams, that are formed by joining of several smaller streams. The Arara stream rises near the town and move west to flow into the reservoir of Furnas. The Espera stream rises near the Três Pontas mountain and flow in Furnas near a farm with the same name. Other streams that rises on north of Três Pontas mountain goes to north and flow in Rio Grande. Biome: Três Pontas is on transition area between the biome Mata Atlântica and the biome Cerrado. The original vegetation of the municipality was highly modified because of the coffee production, but some wood still remains. Urban area: water and sewage connections. The water and sewage service is made by S.A.A. Três Pontas has 12,644 water connections. That means 100% of urban area homes served with treated water. The sewage system serves 12,572 homes. That means 99.2% of houses with sewage system. Fact that put the city among the cities with better sanitation on Brazil. In all municipality, 14,004 homes has water connections. 1776 draw water from wells or springs on his own property, and 263 has other forms of have water. Electric power: energia elétrica e ocute fornecida pela CEMIG. Paving and fleet: Três Pontas has about 98% of paved street on urban area. Due to the fleet growing on last years, already exists the lack of parking lots in downtown and on the peak hours. The transit becomes slow in some streets. Urban transportation: the city has bus lines that serves almost all neighborhoods on urban area streams that cross the urban area. The urban area is crossed for the streams Candongas, Custodinho, Bambas and Quatas. All the tributaries of Araras stem Census 2010. According with census, there is 18,517 houses on the municipality, that totalize 21,819 addresses, being 3,474 on countryside and 18,345 on urban area. Still, according 2010 census, 15,474 homes are houses, 526 are apartments, 40 belongs to a condominium. Urban hierarchy. According with the map of urban hierarchy of Brazil, Três Pontas is classified as a center of Zone B. That means the city has a small regional influence restricted to small cities which Três Pontas is bordered. The city is under influence of Varginha, that, on the other hand, is under influence of Belo Horizonte. Três Pontas is today the greatest producer of coffee in the country. There are more than 50 million coffee trees in an area of approximately 300 square kilometers, producing an average of 400,000 sacks each harvest. Transport. Access roads. Três Pontas is crossed by the state highway MG 167, giving access to BR 491 and BR 265. Both federal highways give access to Rodovia Fernão Dias. There is a project for creation of the road Três Pontas, Paraguaçu passing through Brazil.It, and other for creation of the road Três Pontas, km².The. Air access. The city has the leader Belo Horizonte Airport, far 3 kilometers from downtown, with paved runway, measuring 1.150 meters in length by 20 meters in width, which allows for the landing and takeoff of small and medium-sized planes. Airlines from Varginha to TAV. Rural roads. The municipality is crossed by more than 300 kilometers of rural roads, mostly in good condition. Through this routes is possible get directly in km²², Nepomuceno, km²², and Paraguaçu navigation. It's possible arrive to the Brazil.It district by boat, because the district is watered by Furnas Dam. Population. According to the 2010 census, 54% of Três Pontas population are women, and 49.6% are men. Color. Race. Municipal Human Development Index MHDI, 0.773. State ranking, 152 out of 853 municipalities. National ranking, 1,251 out of 5,138 municipalities. Life expectancy, 72. Literacy rate, 88 for the complete list. See Frigoleto. Economy. The municipal economy is mixed, but the coffee is the most important economic product. Agriculture. The planting is diverse, but the coffee plantations occupy most of the cultivated area. There is in the city more than 30 million coffee trees planted in an area of 24,000 hectares, being the largest national producer. About 75% of coffee production is marketed by the Cooperativa dos Cafeicultores da Zona de Três Pontas. In the city are also planted corn, beans and vegetables, among others. In 2010, 29,808 tons of coffee were harvested, with an average yield 1,440 kilograms, a total amount of 157,982,000 reals. In comparison with 2009, the total production dropped 1.8%. Permanent farming, temporary farming, animal production industry. Três Pontas has an industrial park with small and medium industries, fertilizer industry, agricultural machinery, fabrics, plasticware, precast products, metalwork, furniture, roasting, baking, graphics, stills and other miscellaneous. Besides the growth of tourism in the region driven by the dam and farm hotels, services. The services correspond to 62% of GNP of the municipality. The trade contributes significantly to the growth of the city. Commercial establishments by activity: restaurants, bars 315, hotels and others 06, coffee shops, bakeries and ice cream 78, gas stations with services 12, markets 152. OB's total number of registered taxpayers in the municipality in various brands of activity 3,938. Public health. About 58% of health facilities are in the responsibility of the municipality. The other 42% are private. The city has a pronto attendimento municipal, which attends to the urgent and emergency cases. It also has the Hospital São Francisco de Assis, which has about 100 beds, surgical, obstetric, pediatric, ICU and medical clinic. The hospital also offers radiology services, ultrasound, sterilization center and clinic. Healthcare. The Department of Health of Três Pontas manages various clinics scattered throughout neighborhoods. Center for Health Catumbi, Padre Victor Health Center, Health Center Street, Edwards, Health Center Marilena Village, Center for Health Polyclinic. There are also centers in rural communities and periodic visits. The municipal pharmacy provides medications to low-income families. The municipal health department also carries out periodic preventive campaigns for public awareness about the prevention of various diseases, especially dengue. Três Pontas has a center of ophthalmology and a dental center, both with free care for low-income families. There are also several private clinics in several areas of health. According to the 2010 census, there are 51 health facilities, public and private, in 3 points. Education. About 45% are on elementary school, 41% on kindergarten and 14% on high school. Elementary and high school. Most schools are under the responsibility of Municipal Secretary of Education. The city has 14 municipal schools on urban area and 8 on rural zone. The city has 4 state schools and 4 private schools. University. Centro Universitario de Sal de Minas. Vocational courses. Três Pontas has many schools with vocational courses to serve young people wishing to enter the labor market. A professional school of the SEST-SENAT is also being built. According to the 2010 census, there are 34 schools in Três Pontas. Culture. Celso Brand Public Library administered by Culture, Leisure and Tourism Secretary. The library has more than 20,000 books. It was created in 1959. Heitor Villa-Lobos Municipal Music Schools. School of Guitar, Violin, Cello, Piano, Keyboard, Accordion, Sweet Flute, Flute, Saxophone, Drums, Guitar, Choir, Canto Single, Music Perception, Practice Set, Musicalization, Music and Image. It was established in 1987. Milton Nascimento Cultural Center Theater, which presents the main cultural events of the city. Sports and tourism. Sports. The Sports Municipal Secretary arranges several events to promote sports in the city. Among these are karate classes, football and volleyball for children and teenagers. There are also many championships among teams of schools and neighborhoods. The main football matches are played at Italo Magnini Municipal Stadium, but there are other football fields in other neighborhoods. Other sports, like futsal and volleyball, are played at the Gymnasium Aureliano Chavez. Tourism. In Três Pontas, the preferred tourist destination is the Ponte District, because of the Furnas Dam, perfect for those who who like water sports. The district has many good bars and restaurants. Other people can visit the Três Pontas mountain that's about 19 kilometers from city. On the mountain there are many trails, some waterfalls and even a wall made by the slaves. In the city there are several bars and restaurants that are very good for who wants good food. At weekends the downtown is very movimented with parties and people on squares. On the road between Três Pontas and Varginha, the tourist can visit the Pedra Negra Hotel farm and visit the coffee museum, that show how was the coffee culture formerly. Religiosity. Most people are Catholic. The city has 3 parishes: Parish Nossa Senhora de Juda. The main church is the Matriz Nossa Senhora de Juda Church on downtown, where are the remains of Padre Victor. Parish Nossa Senhora Aparecida. The main church is Aparecida Church Parish Cristo Redentor. The main church is Nossa Senhora das Graças Church. The 3 parishes belong to the Diocese of Campinas. Communication. Radio station Sentinel FM 99.9 MHz, Community Radio Liberdade FM 87.9 MHz, Radio Três Pontas AM 1540 kHz, Transamerica Hits FM 92.5 MHz, Newspaper Jornal Correio Transpontano. Events. City's anniversary, July 3rd. Commemorated with shows and parties. Expo Café. June. One of the biggest events of the coffee-growing country, where millions of dollars are moved, and the event grows every anno. 2012 will be held between June 19th and June 22nd. Festival Musica do Mundo. September cancelled 2011. Priest Victor Party.